And we begin with what's left of Nate. It's weakened significantly and no longer a hurricane since making landfall as a Category 1 storm in Louisiana last night. And then again this morning outside Biloxi, Mississippi. Nate comes on the heels of 3 other hurricanes, Harvey, Irma, and Maria. But fortunately, it lacks the punch of its predecessors. So far, there are no U.S. deaths to report. About 100,000 people are without power. New Orleans avoided a direct hit, but areas to the east weren't so lucky. Mark Strassmann is in Biloxi.
With its 85-mile-per-hour winds, Nate became the first hurricane to make landfall in Mississippi since Katrina in 2005. As predicted, storm surge was the big issue. Up to 11 feet of it was forecast, and floodwaters poured across waterfront US 90 and battered this city's coastal casinos. Waist-high water poured into the Golden Nugget and damaged cars parked at the Hard Rock Casino. Both were ordered closed ahead of the storm. No one was reported hurt or killed in Mississippi. 60 miles to the east in Alabama, flooding hit downtown Mobile, and up to 9 feet of storm surge was forecast along the state's coast. Louisiana is where Nate made landfall first. Michelle Miller is there for us.
Here in New Orleans, people hunkered down, expecting Nate to come marching in. Instead, the hurricane veered east, sidestepping the Big Easy and sparing it the damage so many feared. At around 9 o'clock last night, Mayor Mitch Landrieu lifted the curfew he imposed on the city, allowing people and booze to flow again on Bourbon Street. Offshore, where about 1/5 of the country's oil is produced, more than 40% of the oil and gas platforms were evacuated. The Coast Guard says there's been no report of damage to the rigs. This Sunday morning in New Orleans, people are waking up to answered prayers. Jane?
Michelle Miller and Mark Strassmann, thanks.